Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start painting in our painting. And I'm going to start with the monochromatic section. I'm going to start with red, white, and black. And that's what I have here on my piece of newspaper. What I'll do is I'll start out by just putting red in the areas that I want red to appear by itself. Just because it's easy. It's easy to figure out. And I don't have to do any mixing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting it where I want it to go. Notice I am outlining first, okay? And then once I'm done outlining, I will fill in. And I'm better at painting when I can turn my paper in all different directions while I'm working. All right, so that one's red. Okay. Next area, I'm going to paint red. I'm going to go with this area at the top here. Okay. Now, before you've painted this entire thing in, the entire painting, you have to pick one area to do your blending. So there has to be one space in this painting, or in this section of this painting, that has a blend. Okay, so monochromatic has to have a blend, analogous has to have a blend, so on and so forth. All right, so what do? So say we're ready to do some mixing. All right, so this next section I'm going to paint pink. All right, I'm gonna paint that area pink. All right, and I think I've decided that I'm going to do a blend in this section here, okay? I'm going to do a couple more colors around that, but I wanna make sure that I don't forget that that section is gonna be my blended section. So I'm just going through and I'm taking red and white in this painting, and I am putting my red and white mixtures everywhere in this painting to fill in this entire section. All right. All right, so now I want to blend down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with one color, and it doesn't matter if it starts out with white and goes to red, okay? But I'm going to start out by putting white in one area, and you're going to notice I didn't clean my brush, so it's going to turn pink real quick. And I'm going to blend that out to red on the other side. Okay, so I'm just gonna start out in this corner with red, and you can blend this in whatever direction you want. Okay, so you don't have to do it the way that you see me doing it. You can do it your way. All right, and then the next step would just be to pull the two together, just like we did on the practice sheet. And you notice mine is getting muddy quick. So I just go back with my red and kind of touch up. And it just needs to look like a gradual change from light to dark. That's it. So you just make sure that you do a blend in each one of these sections with the colors that it says. So in the analogous section, maybe you go from yellow to yellow orange in one of these areas. And in the complementary, you take red into green. And then in this area, maybe red to orange. Based on the colors that it says, that's where I'm making these decisions.